There we go. The blue one. Let me see something.
All right, fellas, I think we live, man.
Okay. I have no music, baby. He ain't figured that out yet, so you got to rip.
A word? All right, well, fuck it then. That's right. You're now rocking with the best. Youngstown's own 3 PMD, a Schwaber Room Death Power production. Tank Auburn, Eddie P. And you would be listening to the legendary sounds of Beat Down Brown. And like we always do about this time, anything that comes out of my mouth or the quartermaster's mouth do not represent the views and opinions of one Mr. MD2020. The man, the myth that's always in the know, Mr. Ed Doma. For all you night owls out there, Mr. Turn Off the Motherfucking Lights. For all the hearts in the house tonight listening to this message, Mr. Eddie Kane Jr. And you know him and love him. DJ Lady of the House's very own, 3 PMD's very own, Youngstown's very own high value man, Mr. Eddie motherfucking Sauvignon, goddammit. Shout out to Old Money, K Slade, Kid Capri, DJ Clark Kent, Jay Drizzy, motherfucking Beat Down Bibbins, C Staples, Foster's motherfucking Freeze, and a special shout out to myself for doing this shit with so much style on an acapella tip, nigga. Let's fight this motherfucking evil. You go ahead to music later.
My man. We live.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Shit.
Oh,
What's
man.
cracking, fellas?
Hey, man, we here. We here. Everybody's here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
Would you be mine, bitch? Come on over. Yeah, shit sound groovy when you throw that on. You know what I mean? So what's it like, man, in your lives? How y'all fellas doing, man?
Trying to enjoy this new software. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Motherfuck Riverside FM. I'll tell you that one right now. We 2 minutes
shit.
in the fucking StreamYard, and it's already fantastic.
$20-something they won't be getting from us a month. Because I'm about to cancel that shit.
Yeah,
them
man.
niggas.
Trying
Oh,
to blame
man.
it on us.
Fuck them.
Partially it is my fault. But
It's all right. It's all right.
They were half right. We'll give them credit. But you half right don't win court cases, my nigga.
yeah, that's right. Only horseshoes and hand grenades is what they say, right?
Yeah.
You
I saw it coming
motherfucking
close.
right. Oh, this shit look beautiful too.
Yeah.
This shit look beautiful. What up, DJ LOH on the ones and twos?
Yeah.
There's your bow, ma'am. She told me to take a bow. I'm gonna take a bow.
Oh
Yes,
man,
yes,
you tripped
yes.
me out, brother Ed. You tripped me out. Fucking, I didn't realize it was 10 motherfucking years.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, we could rip. We could get in there, man. It's just we blinked. All the bullshit that didn't happen.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah, we could rip. Let's get into it, man.
Yeah,
It fucked me up, and yeah, we got some. Yeah, over the weekend, man.
crazy. 10 years.
10 fucking
Yeah.
years.
Years passed.
Yeah. So he would have been what? 26, 27?
27.
27 years old, man. Ain't no telling what this young man could have been, who he would have been. I think that, you know what, man, this fat piece of shit, and no one needs to forget, but he won't let people forget for the wrong reasons. Because when his little money get low, this motherfucker come out. Because I think recently he just came out trying to bring another lawsuit against the family. Yeah.
Against the Martin family?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I think a defamation.
defamation. You
What a
know,
piece of shit.
yeah, and it's like, you know, ever since this trial, like that little innocent persona that they put up there about this motherfucker, like this dude admitting all kind of shit, man.
Like right
Like
after, like right
right the
after.
fuck after. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Um, you wonder why motherfuckers like you wonder how motherfuckers like this miss stray bullets. Um, as much shit as he's in, but you know, I guess for some people, you know, infamy is where it's at, man. I mean, you're remembered. You know, you think these people admire you, but look at the character of the fucking people that admire you for murdering a motherfucking child, man. You
Yeah.
know, and you know what he really calls himself doing, in my opinion, is harassing the family uh for going to get justice for their own child. It's like, how dare you go get justice for your child, man? You know, it's crazy. It's
What he
crazy,
don't
man.
understand is when he killed that young man, he died as well. You know what I'm saying? The person that he was before no longer exists. He's this persona now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's trying to hold on because this is it. This is his legacy.
But you know what? You know what, big bro? I think this is already who he was. When you listen to the stories about this motherfucker, his fat pudgy ass wanted to be a cop, couldn't do it. Uh
Mhm.
had a bad reputation for being hot tempered,
Yeah.
jumping on females, trying to run up on dudes and shit. He just had a fucking awful reputation before this. Uh, him acting like a self-appointed fucking neighborhood security guard was the closest thing he was going to become to a police officer. And those people were able to sit up there and tell us we didn't hear this man saying what he was saying on the phone.
When they told him to stand down on the
That
phone.
come on, man.
You know what I mean? But again, he's just holding on to this because he was always an asshole, but he wasn't a known worldwide known asshole. Now
Right.
he's, you know, this is what he got. This is his bread and butter. Who's gonna hire him? You know,
Well,
who's really gonna touch him? You know, because he didn't tasted the limelight and he can't do no 9 to 5. Why do you
well,
think he's coming up with these lawsuits or whatever? I'm sure some sleazy ass attorney took him on and was like, shit, there's a possibility he may win. He got
well,
off the first time. You know,
look
he
what
may win a civil case.
look what he holding up though. That's who gonna hire him.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he's making the rounds. You
Yeah,
know,
his punk fucking ass daddy take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Which people don't focus enough on that shit. The boy daddy a judge. His daddy was a judge. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? Yeah. His
Okay.
dad is Jewish, hence Zimmerman, and his mother's Hispanic. So a lot of people, really only our people, was like, yo, ain't nobody looking into that angle that his dad is a judge down there. You know, so it's just, you know, it's sad that this young man will never get justice. His mother, I'm gonna say especially his dad, because they act like his dad don't fucking exist. His little brother, who he was on the way, you know, who he walked to the store for. It's sad they won't ever get justice, but you know, it's just a sad thing. 10 years later, you know, this
10
motherfucker's still sucking in air that he don't deserve.
10 years, man. That's a long time, and
Yeah.
a lot of shit has happened in between that time, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit to the point where, you know, when I saw it, and was just like, I had to take a little step back and be like, fuck, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it felt like it was like last weekend, man. It felt like it just happened.
You know,
It's because it keeps happening. It's the
Yeah.
there you
same.
go.
It's the same shit all the time, and just the names change. I mean,
Yeah.
we get the same thing every other day. You know, it seems like
Did you guys see that shit about the bounty hunters in Houston? They ran up on Jay Prince's cousin. They were serving a warrant, man. They looked like they just jumped out the car and just started dumping on him.
See,
wow.
Yeah. Like I said, I just saw that before I left the gig or whatever, and was just like, what? Because they're trying to say that he brandished a weapon and all the other bullshit, but there's a camera right there, and it's like I forget what time, maybe like 3 something in the morning, sketchy neighborhood, and all of a sudden these cars just come out of nowhere, is trying to block this dude in. He start backing up. They jump out with their straps and just started dumping.
Man, look, I'm just gonna call it what it is because Mrs. It's an interesting thing. Just a little sidebar. It's an interesting thing that's going on in this country. It has been going on, and another group, which I'm not gonna get into it. I think they've drank the Kool-Aid. But Mrs. Tina Knowles Lawson just produced a documentary trying to debunk some of the stereotypes about black males and black men. And it's like you for there's these ongoing stereotypes out there, and they used it in the trial against this young man. They took pictures. Oh, he smoked weed. He had gold teeth. He was throwing up signs. He was a thug. Like he was a fucking child, man. He never harmed anybody or anything like that. Maybe he was doing some shit he seen on TV, but he never harmed anybody. And there is these stereotypes out there that when I hear them, I look and I'm like, I don't know none of these fucking brothers y'all talking about. Even some of the brothers that can be considered to look sketchy. I see these motherfuckers standing at the bus stop waiting to get their children. But for it, I'm not understanding how the brothers, black males, could be considered to be so goddamn bad when every other month it's either some young blood being assaulted, murdered mysteriously, or there's some older black man getting out of jail after 20 and 30 fucking years for something he didn't do. This is a constant thing that we're seeing. And it's like there's one particular group of people that's constantly fucking under assault. And it's black males, but it's like when you say something, it's like, oh, here we go with the oh, woe is me, and it's the white man shit. And it's like, nah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This shit set off a series of events that continues. You know what I'm saying? The Tamir Rices, the Eric Gardners, the Mike Browns, and so many fucking more that may have slipped our mind because it didn't get the publicity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We, the two boys that were killed in the back of the police cruisers, and nobody mentioned a word about it after they said that these two handcuffed gentlemen shot themselves in the head in the back of the police cruiser.
Yeah.
The young boy that was rolled up in a gym mat, and they found him stuffed with newspapers. Organs were missing. A gentleman from Atlanta who he was going to L.A. To pursue a modeling and acting career, and his body, his life partner. I don't think they were married, but let's just give him some respect and death. His husband is like, hey, he's been missing for 2 months. Come to find out, they found his fucking body in Arizona desert, eyes gouged out, split up the center. His fucking organs was missing. So it's something fucking sinister going on, and the brothers gotta be able to speak on it. Gotta come together, man, and gotta be ready to defend yourself and your families, because this shit is just it's too far out of control, man. It's too fucking far out of control because it's not just the police. It's everybody doing the shit. We just had Ahmaud Arbery, the Ahmaud Arbery murders get sentenced to life, and then the DOJ tried to get him a cushy fucking federal prison sentence. Lied and said the family was cool with it. Turn around and we just did the show last week, show before last, where another fucking father and son, where y'all roasted this motherfucker so well. Another father and son tried the same shit on a brother who was just working. So I'm sorry about going off on my little tirade here, but
it's warranted for 10 years, man.
It is.
It's warranted for this one. I mean, we gonna,
and you worded it just the way I was searching for.
I get you, man. Like I said, no, that's why nobody chimed in, man. I mean, we talking about a 10-year anniversary of some shit that then sparked off, the Black Lives Matter movement, a whole bunch of other shit in between. That you hit on some of the bodies in between that 10 years, because it's a lot of bodies that fell in between those 10 years. So, yeah, man, ain't nobody gonna, I want you all gas, no brakes on this one, man.
And Mr. Sauvignon, let me say this: by no way am I don't want to neglect the sisters, man. The Sandra Blands, the Breonna Taylors. There was another young lady. She was looking for help, and she walked up on family's porch.
Oh, they lit her up. Yeah,
and he fucking lit her up. So I don't want to. I'm definitely not trying to exclude the sisters, because
that's why I said bodies.
Yeah, it's equally. Bodies. Yeah, but overwhelmingly, this is happening to our babies, man. Our old brothers, man. Ain't no way no man should go to jail for 30 and 40 years for some shit he didn't do, and then these judges who suppress the evidence get a week in jail. Or these district attorneys get a week in jail or a week's probation. You understand what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
That just pretty much the whole the system. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's been set up and designed, but now we got somewhat eyes and ears. Thank God for cameras, and phones, and because before it was just your word, and that's why these guys that did 20, 30 something years, it was just somebody, hey, yeah, he did it, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
And you got somebody sitting in Angola, 30, 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And ain't nobody believing you once you look, man, once they crack that gate and you walk in there, they consider you just like everybody. Yeah, y'all all innocent.
Yeah, you're a number.
Yeah.
You're a number.
Yeah. So, pick a prison game and protect your ass.
Facts.
So hey man, much love and respect to the Martin family, man.
Definitely.
You dig?
10 years.
10 years, brother. What you could have been, young blood.
Indeed.
I see these little
man,
what's up, brother?
For the longest time I was wondering, how come nobody's like taking shots at this cat? He's still walking the earth like free as a bird. And while we were preparing for the show, I was looking at this Wikipedia page, and they showed some dude named Matthew Apperson started shooting that old boy. They gave this mother. Now, he shot at this cat because he recognized who he was, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got it, like he ran up on him, and old dude was like, you're wrong for what you did to that black kid. And they get into it, and he ends up running into him like in traffic, and he starts dumping on him.
Oh my God.
Right. Like perfect world, right?
Mm-hmm.
They end up giving this motherfucker 20 years.
Oh, well, hey man, seriously, we got to call it down. We got to call a strike, a ball. Look, man, you can't do that shit. You just can't pull up on anybody. I don't give a damn if it is this Joker. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Because somebody could feel the same way about what we say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got to call it straight down. You can't do that shit. You can't pull up on somebody just because the system let you down. You take, justice into your own hands. You can't do that, man. I can't condone that. Even this motherfucker get his day in court.
I was bringing it up just to make a point. Is that you have a child murderer walking the streets.
Right.
And an attempted murderer with 20 years.
Damn. See, my only problem with the Batman defense is the system always fails us, though. Mm-hmm. This is me. I'm not taking any judgment on what the gentleman did. I'm not saying yeah or nay. What I'm saying is the fucking system always fails us. And the reason why I called this shit the Batman defense, I hate Batman as a character. I absolutely fucking hate Batman. Batman has this moral code that he sticks to. If we kill, then it'll make us just like the killers, right? So this nigga go out, he catch the Joker, he catch the Penguin, and really we just stick with the Joker. He locks the Joker up, and apparently they this shit has been taught in college classes. This scenario, but he locks this nigga up. Joker get out, kill about 300 motherfuckers, give him the Joker talks, niggas die with a smile, and he'll lock him up. This nigga escape after 30 days. He killed 300 more people. At what point is Batman responsible? My point in saying this is, at what point are we responsible? Ain't nobody saying that we have to hold everybody accountable the same way, but certain things should be off limits. Children, you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what color. You should not be able to walk the streets and you murdered a child, and there is not a shred of evidence that what you did was fucking self-defense. Really what happened was he was following that boy. We know that just from the recording. He was told not to fuck with him. He didn't listen. Once again, we know that from the recording. He got out that car. That boy put paws on him and beat his ass because he couldn't fuck with that young boy. When that young man started to rumble, he shot him. And now he get to walk free. I just can't say yay or nay. I can't say yay on what my man did. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, you loud and clear, like I said, but there's no. That's just it, man. Right, this day and age, there's no code.
Right, there's no code.
Cats who just, you see these videos. Every video, these cats holding up guns with extended clips.
Come on, man.
They will dump on anybody, anywhere. You know what I mean? Sundays, used to be a no-fly zone. You know what I mean? They dumping at funerals. They're doing all kind of crazy shit now, man. There's no code all the way around.
And dig it, but dig it though. Here's the other problem. They dump on anybody. It's like that. You can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona. You can shoot any motherfucker you want if you black, as long as it's another black motherfucker. Because I was listening to somebody and like they said, man, I think it was Michi X. All of that aggression is inward. It is never to people that's really fucking with you. It's like they bully you and you go back like, I'm gonna let a nigga step on my shoes. Like
your boss piss you off, but you go home and put your hands on your wife.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all. Hey man, get this Joker off the screen, man. I'm tired of looking at.
Yeah, get that sucker out of here, man.
That flag, man.
There you go, man. Gave him too much time.
Facts.
Yeah.
and it wasn't the right time. Sucker. Yeah.
I was in his old school right now, man.
Yeah, I feel bad, man. To the two what we had 274, man. I feel like I've been cheating him. Missed one show and gave him two. Like, where's fat ass at? Get that fat silverback, light skin silverback the fuck up here, man.
Light skin silverback.
You understand? All day, baby.
Oh shit.
Funny, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
There we go.
That's all good, man. We learning it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get it straight eventually. Tank can get the hang of it.
No, man.
Like,
this shit.
Because he's smoking. To him, that looks straight.
Right. That's the problem.
Like, let me open up both eyes. Oh, okay.
Fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up this third eye, baby. Oh man.
Hold on.
He's like, I don't know what the problem is. I see it.
Yeah. Looking like Lonzo with the kufi on.
All right, that's good. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. I can't believe. How about that? That movie's 20-some years old, man.
It's still amazing, man.
Wow. That shit seemed like it came out yesterday.
Nigga. Yeah.
It's the same shit going on.
Yeah.
That's why it's, those timeless movies like that, man. You could plug them in, any decade.
What Lonzo say? You mean to tell me you spent all day with a fine bitch and the most you got to tell me about is a drunk stop? That somebody said, Denzel, be your real self. because I can see him really being lying. So you can't tell me Zell don't smoke Newports.
I'm sure they was just
Yeah.
like, and just keep the camera rolling.
Right, just keep the camera
man.
rolling.
Just go ahead and some B real right here. Just go ahead and let them go.
We never heard Zell. Look, man, I'm used to the mighty Quinn, Zell.
Hey,
Philadelphia, the bishop's wife, Zell.
That's why he's held up, so high, because he could switch.
Man, when
take
that
it there, man. You want him to take it there, he could take it there.
Right, but let me tell you, if this shit was a Mortal Kombat fight, what's our girl's name? I love her too. From the Fences shit.
Oh, Viola.
Oh. You think it's easy for me to be standing here with you? And I know she said, no, I've been standing right here. You think I ain't been wanting to go lay up and be with some other man? I was like, damn, let me not do right. Yeah. Listen, if you thinking about doing wrong to your woman, watch that scene. When she got to crying, I was like, oh shit.
She's the only chick I know who could cry out of her nose on demand.
Right. Snot bubble.
Just pick a nostril.
I was like, oh,
pick a nostril.
Viola.
Which one you want, the left or the right on this scene? Because she's
right. You think it's easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place? Well, I've been standing here with you. And the motherfucking tears. I said, God damn. Viola the truth. Viola the truth. I don't think it's nobody fucking with Viola. They'd be like Meryl Streep.
I knew who you were talking about, man.
Yeah. They'd be like Meryl Streep and fuck them. Viola.
Here we go.
Viola.
All right, this is you, Playboy. You brought this to our attention, man. Run it.
So dig it, man. This happened in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
This was a woman. She wanted to become, I think it was a medical assistant, something like that. You're gonna excuse me. I guess there were riots going on, and her and her family, I forget where they went. They forgot a store was closed. I think they were going to the local Target, not knowing that the store was closed. Police officers, I guess, surrounded them, pulled them out the car. Their excuse was they thought that the family was going to go looting, and ultimately culminated in her losing her eye. And she was set up to get a $1.6 million payout. I think the other people with her were going to get like 200-something thousand. And a fucking board blocked the payment. Okay? Now, the thing about this is, the excuse was, we don't want to set a precedent where we have people filing lawsuits against the police for doing their job. We can't pay the money out. But the same exact motherfucking day, this same board passed a $1.23 or $1.3 million payout to a Hispanic gentleman who was shot at by the police. No injuries, no nothing. So I'm going to ask you, gentlemen, what do you think the race of these 4 board members were?
Oh, they were Hispanic.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
mean, we know how this go, man. That's why they said, man, you got to pay attention to local elections.
Absolutely.
You got to pay attention to who's on it. Like, quit thinking, oh, it's my time to vote just because it's an election year for the presidency. Nah, you got to vote local. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what time it is, because these cats, they can determine these damn payouts.
Well, here's the other thing. That's absolutely true. Like somebody was saying, man, people, that you got a lot of people preaching, and I'm guilty of it too. Because they say, we shouldn't just come out for the presidential elections. The shit that really affects you, are the local elections. I really wanted to bring this up because, see, I noticed this pattern of shit, right? And, I listened to the Tariq Nasheeds, the Professor Black Truths, Black Authority. Shout out to these gentlemen for spitting all the truth in the world. But I listen to these guys, and sometimes you think about things, and they just let me know that I'm not crazy, because you listen to these guys and they quote people like Dr. John Henry Clark, who said, we have no friends. Dr. Claude Anderson said it. Neely Fuller said that we as black people have no fucking friends. And this shit with these boards aren't isolated incidents. This is just one where we see, all right, you blocked the black people, but you gave it to your people. All right. Now in Seattle, there was a situation. I want to say it was $60 million that was supposed to go to this particular black community. I think it was only like 3 or 6% of the total budget was supposed to go to them. I forget exactly what the reason was, but the Asian board members blocked that shit. They just stopped it. It happened in another fucking state. Some monies were supposed to go to black people. I think again it was only 3 to 6%. They blocked the fucking shit. Up here, there's this prestigious high school up in, I want to say, San Francisco. They were going to make it to where if your grades were good enough and you met the standards, then you could, if you were a promising student, black student, then you could come from one of the inner city schools. They would give you like a scholarship to go to that school.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Asian board members blocked it. We already see what, a lot of the white board members do. They block this shit. So let me say this. I take people as individuals. You know what I'm saying? I have people of other ethnicities in my family who I love, cherish, and I hold up just like those of my ethnicity. No differences. But at what point do we realize, like, okay, man, we really got to look out for us? And there's nothing wrong with saying we got to look out for us and us only. You listen to these Democrats talk this shit about people of color and intersectionality. But, when it comes to us, we always seem to be the motherfuckers left out. You see the Native Americans, Jewish, LGBTQs, Asians, Hispanics, either getting money or policy. Meanwhile, motherfuckers give us the crack pipes. You know what I'm saying?
The American experience did not include us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We were out in the field. We were never meant to be in the house. You know what I mean? We wasn't supposed to come through the front door.
But understand, those other groups weren't either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They used to, listen, what did they used to call the Chinese, man?
Yeah.
They used to call them Orientals and shit, the yellow peril, that type of fucked up shit. Just like it was, and I didn't notice, I recently saw it, but just like it was whites only signs, no black people allowed, it was no Hispanics allowed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
I hear your frustration because you're like, dude, we always, last to get a pass.
Not only that, big bro, not only that, but we come to everybody's fucking defense.
Mm-hmm.
This is listen, we could pull the receipts all fucking day. When that shit was going on, when that shit was going on in Arizona, with that sheriff, and they was going to stop people.
Papers, please.
Yeah.
And they said we got to prove that they're American citizens. We're going to stop them. Yeah. Kind of like a stop and frisk for illegal immigrants.
Right.
Who was out there? Al Sharpton was on the front line talking about the shit was unconstitutional. Yeah. This would be wrong to discriminate against Hispanic people, but also we got black people that don't just look black. We got black people of all different hues, and this will affect them too. Every time it's a situation, it's never just, black people. We always say black and brown. You know what I'm saying? We always try to get this coalition going. Think about it like this. Up in fucking New York, when that police officer, Peter Liang, shot Akai Gurley, he was told, hey, man, don't go up in there. This motherfucker shot blindly in the dark. The brother stepped out to see, had a brand new baby, if I'm getting it correct. The brother stepped out. Police officer shot, bullet ricochet, hit him in the chest. This man walked with 10 years probation. They kicked him off the force. The sad thing is you had the black district attorney at the time who fought to make sure that man didn't get any time. And karma got that nigga because he died of cancer shortly after that. But what I'm saying is you saw like this national outcry of Asians for this man not to get any jail time. Talking about, oh, 2 tragedies, don't make it right, won't make the situation right. And it's just like, I'm not dogging anybody. Like I said, I accept people as individuals. I'm not dogging on anybody. I've never used no slurs and shit like that. But I'm just saying, when do our people wake up and say, hey, man, maybe we need to focus on us? Because ain't no coalition.
I think we just need to stick to referring to everyone as indigenous, because we're all one people.
How about that?
Going back through, my family's oral history, they can't find anybody to come off no fucking boats. So I learned that shit in school. Like the shit I learned from my family is not the same. We're indigenous people, man, and that's how we need to treat each other.
Right on.
Okay.
Right on. Respect. Absolutely.
Message.
See, people, old painters can have a constructive dialogue without offending anyone.
Yeah, he won't call you a bitch, a hoe, a slut, or any of that, man.
I don't think I cursed at all, did I? I might have said one too.
Not at all.
No, you just said the karma caught up with that nigga and he died of cancer. So
Yeah, that shit. Motherfucker. Let that man go for killing that boy.
Oh my God.
Sucker. Fuck him.
Yeah, we're gonna play a drinking game. Every time Ob say bitch, hoe, or let me tell you something.
That's a good thing I don't drink. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Or listen.
Yeah, or listen. Let me tell you something. Shot.
Right. There you go. You feel it, oh man.
Dude, I saw this, man. First I was like, okay, that's fucked up. Then I read the whole thing and was just like, his sister got him off.
Yes. Shout out to her.
Sister. Shout out to Big Sis.
Shout out to Big Sis.
Yeah.
And shout out to this youngin' for not eating the motherfucking McDonald's. Hey, I was so proud of that shit. Cause I'm
Definitely.
like, I know this one of the first 48 situation.
Right.
And that's when I said, hey man, they was probably trying to starve him out, make him uncomfortable, and then play the good cop. Hey man, we got your quarter pounder with cheese.
But what's so messed up, man? How many times has this worked?
Yeah.
We, like I said, when we were talking earlier, I was like, dude, we're gonna get into it because this is the type of fuckery that they've been doing. You know what I mean? Get the cats 20, 30 something years. Hey man, just tell us what you did and you get to go home.
Right.
You
what
know,
did they tell him? We had you home in 10 minutes?
Yeah, this happened the same thing with the Central Park 5.
Central Park 5. Yep. I thought about that shit. I couldn't even watch that movie on Netflix.
Because it's deep. Because those cats that's our era. Those cats are our age.
Big bro.
That could have been us.
Big bro. I listened to that on Combat Jack podcast. Rest in peace, homie. When Combat Jack was alive, he had Santana Raymond on there. And that shit, man, I was almost in tears. I'm not saying that for effect, man. I wanted to fucking cry.
Yeah.
Because even, the way they did the boys, period, to get them to confess. But even when they found a motherfucker and the blood showed that it was this guy.
Yeah.
They still didn't want to let him out. They still said that they did it, even to this day. And somebody pointed out that's because a lot of careers were made off of that case. Yeah. Even when the movie came out, I think it was a district attorney, that woman, she was like, oh, they slant. Yeah.
Still on that bullshit.
Still on that fucking bullshit.
Orange Julius.
Yeah.
Took out a full page ad in the paper.
Yes.
They guilty. You know what I mean? He was feeding into that. And to this day will not give these guys an apology. Man. Even though they got paid for it, but yet still you can't get that time back. And what really punched me in my heart was that one old boy went down to the station with his homeboy because back then his mom was like, don't you let him go down there by himself. Right. You know what I mean? Y'all not brothers, but y'all brothers.
Right.
Don't you let him go down there by himself. You go with him. And he ended up catching the case.
God damn.
Yes.
Dude, like I said, this shit is so fucked. That story was so fucked up.
Fucked up. Check it out. I don't know if you got to see them when they went on around the time the movie came out. They had, I want to say, one or two. There was 2 or 3 of them on there on Breakfast Club, and it was the one brother that they always talked about who said he had it worse than anybody. And when you see this dude, he is fucking traumatized
for life.
He doesn't. Let me put it like, he communicates the best he can,
but it's limited,
very limited.
Yeah,
and it's like,
because he lost. Man, these cats lost. They lost more than just than just time. You know what I mean?
And he was the one that went to the grown-up adult jail as a child.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling.
In New York.
And I'm not even going to sit up here and speculate, because I don't want to do that. I got too much respect for that blood. But I read that about, that, like you, it came to my mind when I was reading about this. And I'm just like, you dirty fucking motherfuckers, man. So instead of doing your job that the taxpayers fucking pay you to do, and go find a person who really did that shit.
Took the easy way out.
You said, well, we could see that much of them in the mass. We just need somebody with the same skin tone. Any one of them would do.
Yep.
You let him go fuck some more people off, so we can keep just you fit the motherfucking profile
today.
Come on, blood. Come on, man.
As crazy as this is it's a crime to lie to him.
Come on, man.
And these guys are still working. They're allowed to do this shit every fucking day, when in reality they need to overturn every fucking case that they've brought to the courts.
There you go. But it's not gonna happen. Listen,
this is America. This is the American way. We need to fill those prisons, and we need to fill them with black people.
Right. It's like, we're just gonna pick this random poor black kid. We don't think his education is too high, and we're just gonna roll the dice, and hopefully he doesn't have a family that cares about him. You know what I mean? And wonder about his whereabouts. Sister was like, man, he ain't been home. Hold up. They doing what now? They holding him. Okay, I got photos. I got whatever you need to prove his alibi. Now let him go. His sister, not the mama, not the daddy, not the grandparents. His sister stepped up and was like, look, I got proof. He was at a basketball game. He couldn't have done what y'all said he did or whatever. And I was just like, oh my, this is crazy.
And they warring down. And it's like, who the fuck do you turn to when that's what you up against? And it's like, you just hear these stories, man. And Central Park 5, the Larry Davis story. If y'all don't know who Larry Davis is,
yep, another one.
And he outsmarted him, but they got him in the end.
Yeah.
It's just, man. It's
how do you prepare a kid for this? They just snatch you up. How do you prepare your kid for this?
And that's the thing. They always say, you got to talk to your kids. What the fuck do you say, man?
Seriously, how do you tell them? Don't speak. Don't eat their food. Don't do nothing.
Right.
Just ask for me. Ask for an adult.
Right.
Ask for an attorney. Whatever. Come on now.
Let me tell you something. You know what you got to, Cuddy, you going to quartermaster, you going to understand what I'm saying, Cuddy. You know what the fuck we got to do with black kids to help them survive? We literally got to start sending them to fucking Sears school. Black children, we literally need to start sending our children to survival, escape, resistance, and evasion school. If you get caught by the enemy, no matter what the fuck they do to you, you say your name, and I want my mama or my daddy and lawyer. Survival, escape, resistance, you say your name, rank, last four, I think, if you get caught behind enemy lines. If you're a black boy, fuck that Mickey D's, because just like in Sears school, they try to give you a little food, they get you to give information. It's supposed to simulate what happens if you get caught behind enemy lines. All special forces go through it. Pilots go through it. They need to send black kids to that shit. If you get caught by the police, be respectful, be compliant. When they start asking you questions and it ain't no other adult there but them, my name is such and such. I want my mom, my dad, and a lawyer. But this, that, and the 15th, I want my mom, my dad, and a lawyer. We're going to give you some McDonald's. Mom, dad, lawyer.
Yeah.
We're going to waterboard you. Mom, dad, lawyer. That's it. You don't even say your name. Mom, dad, lawyer. That's all you need to say. If it's big sis, say that shit.
I hope they sue the shit out of them.
Absolutely.
Considering that, hell, apparently they didn't have to hire an attorney. They had big sis.
But again, let's go back to the last story. This Chicago too.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen when we get the board members looking? Nah, we don't want to set a precedent.
Right. Because you
Come
know
on,
this
man.
happen again. Yeah. Good old Chicago, man. What was that? Blagojevich trying to sell Barack Obama's seat?
Gangster shit.
Come on, man. This is Chi-Town.
And it was normal. That's normal practice.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's like, it's gonna be sweet.
There's some real gangsters there. And you know what? There's a cat from there. He speaks on that shit, man. He said it wasn't what everybody, sidebar. He said that whole shit wasn't what everybody thought it was. Kind of like our situation with trafficking. How it wasn't what everybody, when you start looking at what that shit was about, and then you listen to one of his last interviews before he passed away. It's kind of some shit going on with that.
Hey, man, it's politics.
There you go. Yeah.
It's politics, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Share your dirt. Hey, this one thing I wanted to bring up. Now, this shooting happened in a Dollar General. And what happened in this man here on the bottom right saw this other kid shoplifting. So he intervened.
Yep.
Don't get shot at the goddamn dollar store.
Yeah.
Defending their products.
Dude.
That ain't worth no more than $1.
At $1. It ain't.
Right.
Shit.
There's the Gucci store.
Yeah, you
and then there's the dollar.
You the cashier, not the security guard, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't shit in there worth your life.
You got shot over some 3-year expired toothpaste, nigga.
Dude, let it go. And if you feeling real froggy, you go ahead and take a picture of the kid or something. But don't you dare try to lay hands on somebody, like you said, stealing from the dollar store.
Nigga, if you ain't security, you duck your ass down under that register.
Even that security is like, shit, man, I'm selling this shit on the side anyway.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go to the nearest phone.
Come on, man. Yeah, you don't come on. There's certain things you do and you don't do. Cats who got these, the so-called moral compass, feeling that they could jump in at any time when they want to, then this kind of shit could happen. You could get served. Anyway.
And that's and they tell you they actually tell you not to do that shit because you make it worse.
This. Yes, because
you know what I'm saying? Like
now he can sue the store and whoever get convicted for this.
This motherfucker thought he was watching them Dale Brown videos and shit.
Hey, let me flip it
Detroit
on you.
Urban Survival.
What's up?
We give you intelligent options to help you increase your survivability. He thought it was that motherfucker. And look what happened. He did.
See?
Watch, they're gonna interview him. I was watching the Dust video and
hit me with a lawn dart.
Right.
So
my damn face.
What if old boy was intervening because he didn't want to send this black kid into that system we're talking about in Chicago? What if he was trying to do the right thing for the right reason?
Do you believe it?
What the hell?
No, I
thank you for playing the bullshit devil's advocate.
Right.
Hell, he's like, no.
I just needed to ask that question.
Put down the gummy bears, motherfucker.
Right. Oh yeah, man. Any motherfucker look like Lil Baby. I ain't trying to stop him. Just go ahead, man. Go ahead, you got it, killer.
You got it, bro. You got it, man. If you go to the dollar store and you 5-finger discount, man, you down on your shit. Go for it, man.
Right.
I don't even think you have to wear a mask for that shit.
Nah. Just look, I'm gonna go back to the back and blow up some balloons.
That'd be like $500 worth of shit before the police even want to take a report.
Right.
Definitely. We got to go back where? To the dollars again?
Yeah.
Right.
Nah,
shit
man,
in there but junk.
You try to carry out $500 worth of shit out of a dollar store.
Hey,
it's not even worth the police response.
What's the best dollar store y'all been to? I don't know why the fuck I'm asking this shit.
Hey man, I'm a firm believer. If you live around the dollar store, you're in a bad neighborhood.
That's Tank's motto. He won't even look at a house that has that around the corner within 2-3 mile radius.
I'm gonna say this:
you hit a dollar store, then he's like, that's not a good neighborhood.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
That's a half and half thing, and I guess y'all would be taking a shot. It's a half and half thing.
Got you.
Because Lincoln O's, I think they had one of the first ones. That shit was what, General Dollar when I was a kid?
Yeah.
Wasn't bad over there. They thought it was bad. They tried to act bad. But it wasn't bad like that over there.
Like General Dollar. It was General Dollar, but shit cost more than just $1 in that motherfucker, too.
Point taken. It did.
You see what I'm saying?
It did.
The 99-cent store?
Yeah.
99-cent. You know what I
mean?
Yeah. But out here, they actually have like produce and shit in our 99-cent store. Or I don't know how all of them are, but you find some sections that have actual, you could get some squash, zucchini, all kind of shit.
Okay.
Eggplant.
All right, I was wrong. My bad.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, shit, the ones out here, I never seen back home. You know what I mean? But out here, I was like, it's a whole new ball game. You see everything in the parking lot. You can see a Jaguar, you can see, an Escalade, all kind of shit at the dollar store. It ain't just, in the hood. It's right across from fucking Sam's Club. Now think about it. Shit.
Do you guys ever go places, being from where we from, and you be like, damn, this shit nice, and people be like, you realize we in a fucked up area?
Yeah.
All the time.
Like,
we never had it because we never had it. Yeah.
Like, we must have had it fucked up, man.
Hey, listen. I applied for a gig down there near Fort Bragg, and the motherfuckers in Fayetteville, right? The motherfuckers like, hey, leave out of here. Yeah, don't go down this street. Don't go down this way, this and that. I'm like, this look like home.
Right.
It ain't that bad.
Right.
Yeah. Fucking Vietnam.
They said that about Flint, Michigan. They was like, man, I went there. I said, nigga, this the did I? Niggas fucking stop somewhere? Yeah.
Right on in. That look like my auntie house. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, hey man, you hit that right on the head. It's a lot of stuff. And then I don't even want to say nothing. I'm like, oh, this is nice. Like, dude, do you know the area code here? No.
Right.
No. I was like, shit. You know what I mean? Like, our definition of the hood is completely different for some people.
Yeah. It look like Marcy.
Yeah. Some and others, like, these kind of houses or whatever. Like our townhouses are different from other folks' townhouses.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's like out here, they're like, man, that's kind of like the project. Like, motherfucker, that's a townhouse.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Man, that's Section 8.
Dr. Huxtable live in one of them.
Right. Now, let me say this.
That's a walk up. A brownstone, man.
The one place I was at and knew I was in the middle of the motherfucking hood was Nolans.
Well, that's different.
Yeah. I was at a gas station. I ain't see nothing but dreads and gold teeth and green hair, 39-inch green hair. And I said, oh, shit. And Houston.
Speaking of New Orleans, happy Fat Tuesday to you folks.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Fat Tuesday. Yeah, man. So. But, yeah, man, I'm glad. I don't know, man. The one thing I did want to say when I saw this, I know the mom may not have the resources, but if she has some family outside of there, outside of Illinois, Chicago, whatever, I would hope that she would consider sending him away, because I don't want them fucking with this young man.
They coming back for seconds.
And it could happen.
You know what I'm saying?
The vendettas the police officers have.
Yes.
Yeah. Think about he's 15. He hasn't hit his real true growth spurt.
Right.
You see, they already consider him a damn near fucking man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he hit his growth spurt. Like you said, like, oh, and then they see that name. Oh, we've been looking for you.
Yeah. And it's like
so easily. I hear what you're saying.
And it's because I read this book called it was the whole ADHD bullshit. It was called Get Them Before They Grow, America's Conspiracy to Miseducate Black Boys, called Get Them Before They Grow. And they try to get a lot of these young boys, you see it happen in their prime. They either kill them or these motherfuckers is locked up by the time they get out. Motherfuckers ain't thinking about fucking. They trying to figure out how to live in a more technically advanced world. But I'm just saying, I hope his mom considers getting him somewhere out of Dodge where he ain't got to look over his shoulder. Because the one thing these motherfuckers don't like is to be proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or embarrassed publicly.
Right. And again,
narcissist.
This is only directed to the ones that's on the bullshit. Because this ain't all of them, man.
No, we do case by case.
Right. You got a lot of fine officers out there, man.
Yeah, we talk about this right here.
Yeah, they handle business. So yes, sir. Shout out to you, young man. Salute for being smart and having. Shout out to your sister. Salute. We got to give her flowers for looking out for baby bro.
Definitely.
That's what we need.
Definitely.
Sometimes a good, sharp big sister is hey man,
it's better than Benjamin Crump.
There you yeah, man, they get you through better than the big brother will sometimes, man. So yeah,
that shit blew my mind, man. I was like, his sister was like, get my brother out of there.
Right.
Stop playing.
Stop trying to pad your pockets. I'm just letting me do the case.
See,
I'm gonna file paperwork.
Oh my god!
Man, just give him this goddamn selfie with him in the back, nigga. It's timestamp. Get my brother the fuck out of there. You mush mouth motherfucker. Cosby kid mouth motherfucker. You Cosby kid mouth motherfucker. Obakaba.
See, come on, man.
With a real please stand up. Take your shots, motherfucker. Take
a shot. I was on one.
Right.
You back. Not gonna make it into work on Wednesday. Fucking with this.
Right. Dude. Shout out to Drizzy. What's up? Yeah, man. Shout out to 247. What's cracking?
Let's see. Where am I at right now?
Yeah, man. Make sure it ain't upside down, cousin.
Get it together.
I hope it ain't. Oh, this one's upright.
Oh man,
go.
This we missed it last week, man. I'm glad we did, cause so we can actually have you. Dude, this. Come on, man.
Who want to lead us in?
You talk about folks, vigilante justice.
So,
what would you do? You guys have are in charge of children.
Yes.
I don't. And this is like the reason why I got on a condom right now. Shit like this.
You know what, big bro? Let me tell you something. You are not wrong in your thinking. And I'm willing to bet that there's a lot of people that feel the same way as you. So this here bitch, as you can see, Louisiana teacher takes plea, which it shouldn't have been no fucking plea deal.
This is the lighter shit that
she did.
Yeah, this is the lighter shit, right?
Yeah.
I read the article and it's like her and her hubby was on some other fucked up shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so her husband, a sheriff.
Yes.
Yeah, that. Ejaculated in the cupcakes. And this sorry bitch went and fed him to the students at her elementary school that she worked at. She took a plea deal and she got 41 fucking years, which is nowhere near enough time. because on top of that, I think she was convicted of second-degree rape, first-degree rape of a minor, um, producing child porn, all with this fucking sheriff husband of hers. And it's just like, how is how is it even possible for her to walk free after she's this is an assault on children? How is it that she's able to walk free?
Dude, that's an assault on humanity.
Yes, it is.
Whoever fucking think of some stupid shit like this, man. I mean, remember what we just talked about, man? There's no fucking code.
Right.
There's no code. All the
Right.
way around the board, man. And folks are just fucked up for no damn reason whatsoever. Like, how did that even come up? Like, I'm baking. You know that turns me on, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, when you do that, it makes me want to do certain things. This is so fucking far-fetched. It's not even, I can't even, when I saw that, I was like, come on, this he playing. All playing. Then I saw the whole donkey the other day and was just like, you gotta be, wow, this is the fucking thing.
Listen, it's so much shit going on down there near the Mason-Dixon. In two different, let me get back to this. In two different cases in Midland, Texas, a total of 9 people, 4 in one case, 5 in the other, all Caucasian, have been arrested and are convicted for covering up abuse of a child at the schools they work at. Now, again, I'm trying to figure out how our people are made out to be the worst motherfuckers on the planet. How you got the Joe Rogans of the world talking about, I went to see Planet of the Apes and I walked into the theater and it was full of apes.
See,
Wow,
But
that's fucked up.
this, yeah, that's the shit they don't want to talk about. But this here ape and her ape husband ejaculated in the cupcakes and it thought it was a good idea to go feed it to somebody's children. And my question is, who are these fucking children? Shouldn't be anybody's children, no matter what color. But I want to know whose fucking children they were.
all these kids' college education should be paid for, and yeah, I would sue the shit out
Out
of
of this fucking state.
Yeah,
I sue the state. I sue the fucking school board.
everybody.
I sue the goddamn judge for not giving this bitch a longer sentence because I know they could have gave her more time than that. This motherfucker should be doing life
Definitely.
because there is no
You violated children.
Come
Multiple
on, man.
and
Come on.
whoever adults or whoever else who ate the damn cupcakes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You violated some people.
Because it was probably another teacher like, oh, Miss Such and Such, you brought cupcakes. Probably some dude like, oh shit, lemon filling.
Motherfucker, come.
These the little Nas X cakes.
See,
Man.
I'm
That's
gonna
disgusting.
take my horse to the old town road.
All right, come on, man.
Ride until I can't no more.
I'm out. But how did they get caught? Seriously, how did?
I don't know, mother. Like, that's the part I don't get.
They're probably talking to each other. Like,
Let me see something.
Like, seriously, how did they get caught? Who
I'm gonna
told?
just go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this: white people got way too much fucking time on their hands to do this shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to understand struggle or something. Go get a third job. Nobody has time to think of
Never
this
be doing
weird,
no shit
fucked
like
up
that.
shit. And they're probably running their mouths, to somebody that's one of their friends or something.
Okay.
Guess what I did?
I'm sorry to cut you off, fam. But what they made was something edible. How did they find out that there was semen in there?
I'm assuming that they told one of their friends who called the cops.
Where's the evidence? My point.
Oh.
And look, they dismissed 68 other charges against this broad.
How?
And she's gonna have to testify against her husband.
I know how,
Like,
because she took a plea deal. They
right.
knocked it down. She took
So
a plea.
she turned on him. And I don't think that should have been, nah, motherfucker, you need to pull him in too. She probably got in there with them bullshit ass tears.
Man.
But she also spared the victims from reliving her horrific crimes during this particular trial. I want to know how they get caught.
How do you get a plea? How do you get a plea? Like, how do you say, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take it. Whatever y'all gonna give me.
So wait a minute.
I'll take it.
Maybe the Old Town Road Cupcakes.
Okay,
so refresh some other teacher's memory.
So listen. Her name is Cynthia Perkins.
This taste.
His name is
children.
Okay, stop it.
Salty.
Stop it, man.
It's Cupcake salty. Listen.
Go for it.
So
they just gave up on us.
Yeah,
right.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I mean, I wouldn't know if the shit's salty, but so her name is Cynthia Perkins. His name is Dennis Perkins. And apparently what happened is somebody called in an anonymous tip to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
Okay.
And so when they picked him up on this other bullshit, she admitted to that.
Oh, she dropped that to help her case.
That's what it was. Remember, he got 150 charges. She got some shit to say, hey, he did it. So the bitch was probably like, look, they like, for everything you give us, we'll knock
something off.
How
many charges you say she got knocked off or
so
whatever?
She got 40. Hold on, it was just up here. Hold on.
Yeah, because she had over 100 something charges then too. Yeah, she got her shit knocked in half.
So let me see. Cynthia Perkins, 36, admitted to a slew of disturbing sex crimes, including child pornography, second-degree rape, and mingling of harmful substances when she took a plea deal in Livingston on Monday. The teacher and her now ex-husband, Dennis Perkins, were arrested in 2019 on more than 150 sex crime-related charges, including sexually abusing a child together. God damn. Cynthia was also hit with a harmful substance charge after she put Dennis's sperm into cupcakes that she gave to students at Livingston Westside Junior High School. So these was junior high kids. God damn. Under the plea deal, Cynthia had 68 other charges against her dismissed and will have to testify. Yes, 68. And will have to testify against Dennis at his upcoming trial. No,
there it is.
The bitch was doing the dirt with him. The bitch,
there it is.
They both was abusing.
They always
the
say
kid.
the first one who get in there, you know what I'm saying, get the best
right.
deal.
Man, they should have told that bitch, we'll give you an extra hour. That's the only plea deal you getting. We'll only give you an extra hour of free time a day, and you can get some extra mashed potatoes, and that's it. But other than that, no, bitch, you're gonna tell us.
I wonder what she got from McDonald's.
Man, what?
I wonder what she got from McDonald's.
That's what she got. She got some shit off the menu.
For that confession.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She got McDLT.
They should have put this bitch in the Middle East and let them handle it with that Sunni justice.
Even Louisiana, just stick her ass in Angola.
Yeah.
The stick
on the men's side.
Yeah, stick her in Angola.
Those foreign countries, they'll tie you to a stick in the middle of town and everybody throws fucking rocks at you. Like, it's biblical. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, they tie you to a stick and beat you.
Man,
how much did that cost the taxpayers?
Nothing, and it's pretty fucking effective.
Man, they need to pull the witch's hammer out for this bitch. Tie her down.
She's 30 something, so she got 40 something years. Yeah, 70 with a sex offender.
Man,
she's done.
They need to tie some bricks to this bitch. Throw her in some water. If she floats, she ain't a witch. But realistically, I guarantee you, them other women in the prison gonna get her ass. They ain't gonna play that shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about that.
I'm sure they got family. You know what I'm saying? Junior high school kids or whatever. That's like, okay, she's coming our way.
They're gonna be like, Cynthia, Big Tanya coming your way.
Yeah,
Big Tanya got something for your ass, bitch.
definitely.
You think it's the same way in women's prison?
I think
Absolutely. You ain't never seen like the documentaries and shit on women's prison?
They say hell. Some of the dudes who work in the prison say the girls are more gangster than the dudes.
Yeah, especially the Samoan chicks.
Oh my God.
They said the Samoan bitches. Man.
Oh my God.
They said them motherfuckers is gangster, nigga.
Man, oh man. Okay.
Island warrior bitches.
we gotta get this semen filled cupcakes off.
Yeah, it's a special place in hell for that bitch.
Yeah.
And it ain't on our screen. Let's get her out of here.
Hopefully it's eating some big Samoan bitch's asshole.
Okay. There it is. There it is. You know, some
with icing
sauce. Yeah.
with cupcake, with mashed cupcake in there.
There you go. All right, Tank.
Oh, baby girl, why you do it to me?
Oh yeah.
This was my crush, man, going back in the day, man. I love me some Brat. She was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She was physically cold and cold on the mic. She was a beast. Oh, I'm sorry. She's a beast.
Don't forget, she was nice with them hands too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
That should have let you know, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit, you know, because yeah, she was quick to go upside your head.
Yeah.
And, like I said, man, she don't get the credit that she deserves. She's a dope MC. And she also like writes for a lot of people as well.
Yep.
And she is responsible for some hits, and she just, you know, preferred to be like the ghostwriter, whatever she is.
Man.
And now she's the OG now.
And she's also a dope radio personality, man. You know, in Texas, I would listen to her. I remember when she got the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, I would listen to her on there, man. She's real good. So, hey, man, shout out to the Brat, man. Shout out to her significant other, man. I mean, like I say, people got to live their lives the best way they can.
Definitely.
And people got to be happy, regardless of other people's thoughts that, you know, hey, they can rightfully have.
Especially in our community.
Yes.
Because you know what I'm saying, how this is playing out, especially in the South.
What's that?
That's where that as far as, you know, these type of relationships.
Well, you know what, man? I think they accepting. She in Atlanta, you know, the Mecca.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? You know, people like to paint our community as being so homophobic. But again,
somewhat it is, and it's warranted, because think about the black church.
Most of y'all just accept it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the black church be doing that, and it was like, well, who do you think is leading the choir?
Let me say this.
And the prayers.
But this is what I'm saying, man.
Go ahead.
They say that shit, but like you just said, man, they all up in the church. Pastor know who the fuck is who. Everybody knew what was up with the choir boy in there.
But it's the hypocrisy. They say that, but then that you hear the sermon, and it contradicts all that shit.
Again, but see, again, I never heard. They never preached that shit. They never preached yay or nay. It never even came up. You just knew who it was. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with them putting that shit on our people when it's white folks that wrote the laws against that shit. When it's them who was sending their kids to those conversion camps. I ain't never heard of a black homosexual conversion camp. You know, and you know, I'm not trying to debate, because I respect your opinion as well. And I can't sit up here and say, hey, man, you know, your vision of this whole thing is invalid. I just want to say, hey, man, the Brat has brought pleasure to my life, because I love listening to her music, especially that jam she had with Tyrese when she wore that little thing up in there. You know, that right before we get started, what do you like? Somebody that'll make it sing my, oh my.
When you brought up a good point, and on that song, you hear her verse. I like him, her, and
she told us.
She slid that shit in there.
Yeah, you know, and look, man, you know, you ain't never really heard no bullshit about Brat. I mean, she fucked homegirl up. You ain't never heard her doing no dumb shit.
Other than that,
I've always loved Brat music, man. That's so funkified. I remember when she came on the scene with that shit.
Yeah.
She was like a female Snoop.
Yes, sir.
Because you remember So Def, they pretty much modeled their whole shit
Off
after
of,
Snoop.
yes, sir.
You know, so hey man, Brat, I hope home girl, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I hope that these two are happy. And hey man, live your life.
Yeah, man.
I would make a joke, but I'm not going to do that.
Hey, if it don't work out, Brad, I am always available for you.
There's this QR code if you ever want to drop in, and you can come into the comments and
yes. Shout out to the BRAT. Yeah.
That was my crush back in the 90s.
That was every motherfucker's crush. Like, why this fine ass bitch keep dressing like me?
Nah, man, it was her and Rage.
Man,
the Lady of Rage. Oh my God, man. I got something for lyricists.
See?
Oh, I thought you were saying she was fly.
Oh yeah, she was.
The Lady of Rage was a dope ass rapper.
And she's fine.
On the mic.
What was her name on Friday?
Baby D.
Baby D.
Don't nobody know about Baby D.
I was sitting there like, where's the joke?
She know about
the motherfucker.
She know about all the new snacks before they come out. Little Davey got a new cupcake coming out. When you bite into it, it's glitter shoot in your mouth. I said, this motherfucker's a fool, man. Yeah. Lady Rage. You know what? Speaking of Lady Rage, man, she had a hard run, man.
Yeah.
On the mic the last year? I mean, oh my gosh, she even put some fire out.
What's that? When?
She did that shit with MC8.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, right. She did that shit with RBX and what's old boy's name? Shit, they got back together and did some shit. Yeah, she been hitting the mic hard.
Sam? I want to say Sam Sneed, but no, that ain't it. But yeah, I saw that shit with MC8. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Man, look, I gotta look it up. I ain't seen it, but
yeah. I sent that shit to y'all, man. Yeah, Rage and MC8.
Yeah, she was having some issues. Snoop helped her out.
Oh man.
Yeah, some medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and y'all may have brought this up, but I gotta say, shout out to the Cut. He was the first one, and he called it perfectly about Death Row being an NFT label, first NFT label, man.
Yeah, we touched on that last week, man. Tank called it right down the damn line, and was just like, "You are fucking Nostradamus."
Right. Check me out on Nick Rose of Cryptos. I'll run it down to you.
Right. So,
yeah, we were talking like, man, it's fucked up. He didn't bought this label, and Tank just kind of like side-eyed both of us and was like, it ain't about the label. It was like,
yeah,
he was gonna take it to this next level. It just happened to be Death Row. It just happened to be available at that time.
Right.
But he was taking a label to the metaverse. It's like, wait and see. And sure as shit, following week, like I said, I didn't even wait for the show to come on. I just sent it as soon as I saw it and was like, this motherfucker is a genius.
Right.
He knew it. You know, I was like, God dang. And that's what it is. I mean, it's ahead of its time. Is one of those like, dude, it could go either way, but I'm leaning towards this shit it's gonna do numbers. This shit is going to do numbers. What is that? They said somebody paid over $400,000 to be Snoop's neighbor in the metaverse.
Digital property.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. NFTs are the shit, man. Matter of fact, you're an NFT.
Yes, sir. Celebrating famous intro. He is a certified NFT.
We own that shit, right? Yeah, we own that shit.
I thought somebody else bought that shit. I was like, somebody own my shit?
I mean, you can always buy it back from them.
You just got to pay for it.
The motherfuckers might be, hey, you can't say that shit no more. Hey, you don't, but no, nigga.
There it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to auction this shit off. About in 30 days, we will auction our first NFT off.
Yeah.
Gangster shit.
Intro. Famous intro. He's certified NFT.
You motherfucking right.
3 PMD.
Goddamn right.
Gentlemen, Yeah, I'm I know y'all didn't ask, but I'm telling y'all, I'm drinking a 2017 rotation.
Oh, he's getting there.
It's a red blend.
Delicious.
Yes,
That's what's up, man. Mr. Sauvignon's wine of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Delicious.
we just get somebody to sponsor our ass would be good.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's Wild Irish Rose.
You ain't going back to Ed ED 2020?
Hey,
No,
what we-
man, I ain't drinking nothing. I got to spank the ass on. No. Facts.
hey, what the fuck?
Hold on.
What if we get contacted by Wild Irish Rose like that?
We got to do it.
Listen, we can use
got
the
to do it.
274 customers, man. One of them can help us out. You see us all standing in front of one of the refrigerators at the corner store around one of them little ass bottles. 3PMD. And this has been sponsored by 3PMD. And shit.
By Wild Irish Rose.
Right. Hell no.
Say, man, we'll take it, man. We're taking all sponsors, all ad buys, anything. We'll do that shit. Whatever, man. We'll make it.
Yes, sir.
So MD 2020?
Oh fuck. Yeah, I'll do it if Snake, if Snoop could go back and do St. Ives.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's make malt liquor famous again. We're gonna make malt liquor great again.
Put that on a hat.
Make malt liquor great. You know how many motherfuckers lost their mind drinking that shit? It's a whole book about it. This cat wrote a whole book about malt liquor. I didn't know that shit was fucked up as it was.
Dude,
Oh, malt liquor is real bad.
Look at malt liquor and then the color, and then look at regular beer.
Yeah, I used to drink all that shit. Schlitz, it's dark.
It's not right.
Yeah, you can smell your piss. You be like, ooh. You be walking around looking at, ooh.
Smell your piss. You smell your pores.
Right. You ain't fucking nothing after drinking that shit.
Well, yeah. Unless you got a chick who drink the same shit. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah.
If you and your chick drink that, y'all live in a box under a bridge, because that's the only people I can see that's still drinking that shit. And Crip Mac.
Dude.
I love Crip Mac.
I showed a video of Crip Mac as a teenager, man, and his voice. They was like, this is what OE does to your voice. I was like, shit.
Crip Mac, that's an OE and Popeye chicken eating motherfucker.
They need to sponsor him ASAP.
Yes, they do. That motherfucker is entertaining, man.
I saw him on the video slap a chick's 40 out her. Oh my God.
Hey,
yeah.
There we go. There we go. Mr. Turn off the lights.
Where you
at?
DJ
2020. Shout out.
Yeah.
Beat down Brown for making this motherfucker back in like
Beat down
the 90s.
Yeah, that's how old this shit is. Before motherfuckers had Final Cut.
Yeah.
That's the young Mr. 2020.
Hey,
and he look younger now.
Yeah, I stopped drinking that shit.
Yeah.
He ain't got right. Everything got right.
He's probably fucked up in that picture.
Dude, he definitely was. He definitely was. Yeah, let me find that one.
Hey, man, no more of those pictures, man. That's enough, man.
Hey, that was,
man.
I was telling you, we throw it out there for sponsorship. Look, Ed.
That should be an NFT.
Morgan David, we do need.
That should be an NFT.
A sponsor.
Yeah.
That shit should be an NFT, man.
Oh, it will be. It will be.
The Ed 2020 NFT.
That motherfucker's crazy. This dude pulled that shit up. When Clinton made it, I was like, oh shit, that's messed up, but it's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go in a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come a long way, gentlemen. Come a long way.
Yes, sir.
You ain't lying. That photo was from Halloween.
Man, that was Kent.
At Kent State. Halloween at Kent State.
Okay, used to be everywhere, man.
Man,
dude, that was just the tradition. And dude, do you know what I was on that night?
Y'all used to be all over northeastern Ohio, huh?
Dude, we was drinking. That was Everclear. That was an Everclear and Sunny D Smile.
Yeah.
You saw it right there, man. I was geeked that night.
What we used to roll with in the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made some terrible decisions. Yeah. Very, very bad.
At least we used to sit in one spot and get fucked up.
At times until we got hungry. You know,
man, look, because man, me and this,
y'all want some grits? Yes,
and corn,
some pancakes and some corn,
right,
some applesauce, and give me 2 eggs, sunny side up with just a strip of cheese on it, and 1 pancake and 2 waffles.
Hey,
nigga, did I just order corn?
You know how many nights this motherfucker looked up and told the lady, just get him the corn. Like corn. Get him the corn. Because she was like, what? The fuck do corn go with anything?
Dude,
I just love buttered corn when I used to get drunk.
I remember one time I got in the car after he dropped you off. It's like the next day came and I was like, Tank, why is there cheese in your dash on the passenger side? He's like, man, I took off home. It's like,
I fucked your car up.
You was eating tacos like a savage. I throw this out the window. Man, there was cheese and lettuce and all kinds of shit, man. But you know,
I was like,
it's what it was, man.
Like, let me tell you something, man. I'm so glad that I don't listen. My one brother, man, I ain't gonna say his name. You know, he doing good things. Police officer. I went to visit this cat one time, man, and all I know is I woke up the next morning. We went out. We had a hard night out in L.A. And I woke up the next morning. It was toilet paper all in his fireplace. And he said, "Man." He said, "You woke up, man, looking for the bathroom." He said, "Man, he said I wanted to whoop your ass, but you my brother." So I was like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." Like I said, man, if we're gonna do a show, if I ever violate it, we're gonna have a call-in show.
Yeah. You know,
funny. Oh my God.
If I ever violate it, y'all gonna be able to call. If ladies, if you was one of the
in a fireplace,
if you
caught
I pissed.
You shit in somebody's fireplace.
No, I didn't.
Where
Nigga,
toilet paper come from? You shit.
He was trying to dry the shit up. I pissed. I thought it was a urinal. I ain't shitting nobody's. Fuck you, man. You lying. You making up shit. You making up shit on the show, man. Don't be telling. Don't put that shit out in the world, man.
I'm just putting 1 and 2 together, man. You
nah,
mad at you for going to the bathroom in the house.
Hey, dig it. The most fucked up. Listen.
How you get your ass underneath?
The first of all, I didn't shit, man.
Is it a potbelly stove?
I didn't
get your ass underneath.
Oh my
God. Man, he put the toilet paper down.
He said
he put the toilet paper down to soak up the piss. Hey, what's the other shit they have in it? Oh man, look, it's so many stories. If I ever violated, or ladies, if you was dating a motherfucker and using the bed with him, and I called at 4:30 in the morning, talking on a Tuesday, just call in and talk about it.
Talking that shit like, hey,
yeah,
man, I never meant to let you go. You've been on my mind. I didn't heard this song, and it just sparked a memory of just us doing what we do. But yet, you know, I fucked up. That's on me. I fucked up.
Let me tell you something.
I fucked up.
Let me tell you something. That's why I say I'm so glad I don't drink, because I don't think my wife would have been with me. Because over that year that she had broke up with me, I know if I was drinking, I would have called her ass up and she would have got everything from my love. You know, I hate your motherfucking ass. You know me.
You back there singing fucking Anthony Hamilton, Charlene.
Right, Charlene. Hey, I bought that album because of that shit. Charlene.
Man, you know what it is, man.
That's Charlene, man.
Come on, bring your ass back home.
I did call that bitch that night. I proposed to a chick when I was drunk. I was fucked up, man.
Did she say yes?
Oh, she was so excited.
Oh,
Wow.
Did you
She
leave her
was
at the
so.
altar?
Hey, I was fucked up. You said what?
Did you leave her at the altar?
No, I just sobered up the next day. She was talking about we should do this and do that.
She talked about
it.
registries, and he like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know,
Right.
probably hit her with one of those, and she was like, "You called me, you drunked out me." That's
No,
what
you know what? You know what I did? This is fucked up. I sobered up, but I knew I did it.
Ooh.
I knew I did it. But what I did was I played it off. I was like, man, what you talking about? She was like, you don't remember? Because I remember the next day I told this first one. I was like, when you get marry this chick. And then I thought, and I knew I was sobering up. Because I'm like, this motherfucker got a big head.
She lives next to some horses.
Nah. I was like, she got a big fucking head. Oh man, I don't know.
To that for the rest of my life. Every time I look at it,
Man.
Bucky.
And I said it. I was like, that day, I was like, you know, she probably ain't gonna talk to me no more. But fuck it. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, you was drunk, motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I was pretty fucked up. Click.
Damn.
I was like, ooh, that was close. I got out of that shit. On to the next one.
Like, I'm glad I ain't put that shit on the credit card. Glad it wasn't on Amazon.
Oh man, it was a 24-hour turnaround, baby.
Gotcha.
She was like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because it was one of them 4 a.m. calls. Damn, she probably told people all that day.
Damn.
Yeah.
She probably, he proposed to me. And then the next day, she had to go back to work. People like, oh, I heard, congratulations. That nigga was drunk.
See. Yeah, we definitely gonna do a show.
And I ended up with a good wife. I guess Karma like, you know what? I like this nigga, man. He alright with me. He make me laugh.
You saved this chick, man. Now she's probably with the person she need to be with.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, she's happy. You know what, man? Let me tell you something, man. Shout out to all my exes, man. If ladies, if you receive some of this penis, shout out to you. You got the dick. Shout out to you, man. I was never your enemy, and you know I never wanted to use any of you. We was all just having fun, fair exchange. Ain't no robbery. You know, hey, shout out, man. We had a good time.
Yeah, just wait until you get rich. Everybody will disagree with that statement.
Yeah.
Like I've been served, and I need a new installment. So
served for what?
See,
it'd be a class action lawsuit
about what?
Well, no, because he don't drop names. We don't drop names. So
I didn't drop no names. And look, everything was consensual. Shit. What you talking about? Don't be saying that shit.
Tank just fucking with you, man.
We're
billions.
You know, it was all consensual until you get rich, and then it's not consensual anymore.
There you go. Real shit. Real shit.
Yeah, that's the point I was trying to make.
They're gonna be like, yeah, he only had 274 followers right now.
As soon as he hit 1,000,
that's his ass.
I can get YouTube money.
Yeah,
we gonna take
it on NFT now.
Right. Oh,
I know you got transaction fee money, motherfucker.
right.
You know about gas.
Yeah. Well, shit, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
It's been real.
All right, man. So when we leave this shit, can we leave or do we gotta wait?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go for
Hopefully it's not as fucked up as Riverside.com. So or Riverside.fm. Do not ever use Riverside
FM.
So is this the new one?
It's the trash. Yeah. This is the new one. This is StreamYard.
Okay.
We're on StreamYard now.
How much does this cost?
$50 a month.
We got
it. All right, I'll work it out. Let me cancel the other shit. I'll get it going.
Oh no, I already paid for it.
All right.
Yeah. Apple Pay, whatever you need. We got you.
We got you. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
all right, Cuddy.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Sauvignon. It's been real. 3
p.m. Gentlemen, be well for the rest of the week until we meet again.
Right.
Thank you, subs. And also, anybody out there, everybody out there watching. You got any suggestions, man? Put it down in the comments.
Absolutely.
Give us some input, good or
Yeah.
bad. You know what I mean? So we could rock out.
There you go. We appreciate you all.
Peace.
All right.